check it out. We got a bunch of Muscovy and we got a bunch of runners. And you can tell which ones are the runners here. The runners always seem to peek their heads over the edge. And I think this one is Khaki Campbell cross. But these guys are about hardened off and ready to go out. They're starting to be really active and nibbling and jumping around and all that good stuff. This is a runner duck. Now, one of the interesting things, you can always tell which one's a Muscovy. These bright pink bills, and if you pick them up and hold them, they hang on. See that? So Muscovy have real sharp claws, even when they're babies. And there's actually videos on the internet. Videos on the internet of these Muscovy babies. People have them in cages and stuff, wire cages, and they're climbing the fences and getting right out. And of course, he won't hold still long enough. You can see those little claws on there. There's some sharp little guys. Whereas if you look at a runner duck, they really don't have. Oops. So if you don't know ducks bounce, you can see those claws are really not the same as the Muscovy, more flat. So I got about 20 in here, looks like, with a couple more hatching. We got 2 more that are kind of laying in the back there, fluffing out. One that's almost fluffed out, and a couple more hatching. Now, one of the things, let's see, all runners, and the Muscovy are hanging back, except for a couple runners. Now, the thing is, sometimes you lose them, and this is a lost. And the problem is, despite, before you get your arms up saying I don't have any enough water, humidity, got plenty. But sometimes what ends up happening is they're too slow, and they don't, I guess they don't bust out of the shell fast enough, and they end up pretty much gluing themselves into the shell, and you end up losing them. It sucks. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You can stand here and try to peel the egg away and stuff, but this guy's already gone. But all the others have pipped and or are moving. This guy, he's really working on getting out of there. So it just takes time with the Muscovies. It takes about 3 days, almost the same as geese, to actually pip and unzip and come out. And they take longer than regular ducks too, at 35 days to incubate and hatch. So long time for Muscovy ducks. But runners, I can always tell who's a runner as well, because runners take 21 days. Yeah, don't you? And they all pop out a lot faster than these guys. Hi, buddy. The Muscovy aren't as curious as the runner ducks, and they kind of hang back. He's also still very new. You can see the egg tooth on him, where these guys have kind of started to lose theirs. These are a little older. So they're all mostly hardened off now, and they'll go out into the brooders today. So I just wanted to show you my ducks. Got a bunch hatching, and I got a bunch more. So see you guys.